Ready? All right. My lights and reflectors are secure, not broken, and working properly. I'm gonna go. My mirrors are secure, not broken, working properly. Then my truck is not leaking. We're looking under. Truck is not leaking. And then my truck is not leaning to one side or the other, which would indicate a flat tire or a broken spring. Then we pop our hood. So then we go on this side, okay? Then we go, my alternator is secure, working properly, and belt driven. My belts are in good condition with proper tension. My water pump is right here. See the hose? Water pump is secure, not leaking, and is gear driven. We have 2 oil filters that are right there. My oil is secure, not leaking, and filled to the proper level. Then back here, my exhaust is secure, not leaking, and no signs of soot. Then we go on this side. My coolant reservoir is secure, not leaking, and filled to the proper level. My coolant hoses, which are, they go off to that side and down here too, are secure, not leaking. My air and electrical lines are secure, not leaking, in good condition. My engine block is secure, not leaking. My air compressor, which is this black thing right here, is secure, not leaking, and gear driven. My power steering pump is secure, not leaking, and gear driven. My power steering reservoir is secure, not leaking, and filled to the proper level. Then you go to my power steering hoses, it's right here, are secure and not leaking. My steering linkage is secured and attached with cotter pins and castle nuts. We go to my frame. My frame has no cracks, no illegal welds. My spring mounts are secure. Let me go right here. My springs, these right here, my springs are not broken and in alignment. My U-bolts are tight. My shocks are secure top and bottom, and they're not leaking. My airline to brake chamber is secure, not leaking. My brake chamber is secure, not leaking. My slack adjuster is secure, working properly. To check adjustment, no more than 1 inch manual pull, no more than 2 inches on the push rod applied. My linings and shoes, it's inside the rim. No missing rivets. My linings are not cracked or broken, and no less than 1/4 of an inch at the thinnest point. And no oil, which would indicate an inner hub oil seal leak. And my drums are not cracked or broken, and no signs of bluing, which would indicate overheating. My inner and outer rim, no cracks, no hammer marks, no illegal welds, and a good bead to tire. Then you do your ICD +3. What is it? ICD +3. Oh, my tire inflation is filled to the proper level. To check, I would check it with a commercial gauge. Inner and outer sidewall, there's no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts. And no less than 4/32 of an inch tread depth. Tires must be new in the front. Tires must match, and tires must have even tread wear. Okay? And then you go to your valve stem is centered, not rubbing. My lug nuts are tight, no signs of rust or shiny areas, which would indicate looseness. My wet hub is secure, not leaking, and filled to the proper level. Then we go to our doors. My doors open and close. My windows go up and down. My mirrors are secure, not broken. We don't have a handrail. My steps are secure and free of debris. My battery box is secure. My batteries are filled to the proper level with no signs of corrosion. Okay? Because that's different from the other side. We go to our fuel tank. No, it's not.
Okay.
That's for the old truck. This is for the new one. Okay, so my fuel tank is secure, not leaking. My fuel straps are secure. My fuel cap is secure, not leaking. With good gasket, chain, and T-bar. My crossover line, this right here, goes to both tanks. is secure, not leaking, and the valve in the open position. We go down. It's in the center. My exhaust is secure, not leaking with no signs of soot. Then my air lines are attached to my trailer with glad hand, or to my trailer and to my tractor and trailer, and it's secure with glad hands that aren't leaking. My pigtail is secure to the tractor as well as the trailer and is working properly. My air and electrical lines must be at least 2 inches from the catwalk. My catwalk is secure and free of debris. My drive shaft is not bent or twisted. My torque rods are secure, and my airbags are secure and not leaking. I'm gonna check my second axle the same way I check my first axle, with the exception of my bud rims. My bud rims are tight with no spacers and free of debris. My tread depth can be no less than 2/32 of an inch. Tires can be recaps. Tires must match, and they must have even tread wear. Then my dry hub. My dry hub is secure and not leaking. I will check the third axle the same way I check my second axle, with the exception of the spring brake procedure. To do this, I'm going to chalk my wheels, release my parking brake, and to check slack adjustment no more with a 1-inch manual pull, or no more than 2 inches on the push rod applied. We'll go to our fifth wheel.
Is it sliding?
No, it's a fixed fifth wheel.
Okay.
So when we go to our mounting, this is our mounting right here. My mounting is secure with no missing bolts. My platform is secure with no missing bolts. My release arm is secure, locked in place. So there's no gap between my fifth wheel and my bed plate. There's a bed plate. My locking jaws are locked around the kingpin. My kingpin is secure. My apron is clean and free of debris. Let me do the back. My mud flaps cover 75% of the tire and are in good condition. And then my lights and reflectors are secure, not broken, working properly, and red in color. I'll check the passenger side the same way I check my driver's side. So that's for that. We can go to the